Hey everybody, my name is Precious and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with Precious. So today I'm going to be doing a celebrity tarot reading on Gabourey Sidibe and her fiance Brandon Frankel. Now, I'm sure this engagement was a surprise to a lot of people because looking at the article that the story had broke on, a lot of people didn't even know that she was in a relationship, let alone engaged, until the announcement was made. I've actually known about this fiance slash boyfriend for a while. I think Gabourey Sidibe and Brandon Frankel have been dating for maybe about, let's see, what year is this, 2020? I think they've been dating since mid to late 2018 or maybe early 2019 up until now. So they've been together for a while. But I'm sure a lot of people are probably figuring, is this a real relationship? Is he really with her for her? Or is this real? What could this be? But Gabourey Sidibe has never been in any controversy. She's never been seen in a bad light. So I don't think she would get a lot of bad press or maybe a lot of mean comments about her engagement or her fiance. Because Gabourey Sidibe, to me, comes off as this really fun, cute, and really positive, spirited kind of girl. And I know her, of course, everybody else knows her from doing the movie Precious. And she even had, I think, an assistant position on the TV show Empire. And when I say assistant, I'm not saying like behind the scenes, but maybe like her role on the show was that of an assistant or intern or a PR person. Okay, so now I'm going to do the tarot spread. And I'm going to be doing more of a relationship overview type of spread. So, Spirit of Gabourey Sidibe and Brandon Frankel, please give me an accurate love reading on their relationship as of right now.
I don't know where that's at. I think it's downstairs in mom's room. But she always taking them on slow. It wasn't me. It was the one I got last year, remember? No, it was a Nike, remember?
Ooh, so we got a lot of mixed cards in here. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the Father of Sticks is that he comes off as someone who's very staunch, someone who's more of like a father figure to her, or someone who is very like pushy or very direct. He comes off as someone who is like her prop. It's like I'm propping you up, I'm pushing you forward. I'm pretty much, just putting you on the forefront because that's where I want you to be. Because it appears that whenever they make posts and whatnot, he loves to show her off. And in my opinion, he shows her off more than she does. But it comes off as him, propping her up in front of everybody or pushing her out in front of everybody instead of just showing her in front of everybody. So with the Mother of Knives in reverse, I'm seeing where she's not a person that is very, you know, um, I don't want to say snooty and I don't want to say all prim and proper, but she's someone who's like very low key. She's someone who likes to, keep it real, keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it cute, but she's not very like, I'm this actress. I've been in Precious. I've been in Empire. You should love me. You should adore me. I'm seen as important. She's more of the person where, I'm Gabourey Sidibe. I'm the girl from around the way. I did act in Precious and I was in Empire, but I'm still a nice person to be around. I have fun. I date. And this is who I am. So this is the type of spirit she gives off. Now with the Ancestor card, in the Hoodoo Tarot deck, to those of you who may want to know what this deck is called, and here's the book that goes along with the deck. It's called Hoodoo Tarot, and it's by Tayana Lee McQuiller. And this is a very popular deck. She came out with this deck earlier in the year during quarantine, and I believe it's starting to recirculate now because of a lot of spiritualism and a lot of people like that deck. So now we're going back to the reading. So with this card, with the Ancestor card in reverse, usually with this card in reverse, it's saying that it's time for you to mourn, to cry, to weep, and to let go of things in the past. But since it's in reverse, This is saying that she's holding on to some feelings from the past. And if you guys have seen Gabourey Sidibe's relationship, her and her mother have very similar dating patterns. Because her mother, to those of you who don't know, Gabourey Sidibe is of African descent. And I mean, all black people are of African descent. But when I say African descent, I believe her father is from some country in Africa. I can't remember what country it is, but he's African. But the way that she was conceived, it was more like a 90-day fiance green card kind of thing. And so it said that this man came into her mom's life. He pretty much used her, and he had a whole nother family in another country. And Gabourey Sidibe's dating history, it's almost in the same because she even came in contact with a man that wanted to do her the same way. And so she decided not to date this man, not to pursue a further relationship with this man. And she took like a self love journey, lost some weight, took care of herself. And that's how she met Brandon Frankel. And this is not coming from the cards, but this is coming from what I know from a video that I had saw about her relationship. And I believe it was from Real Reality Gossip. I put the link in the comment section or in the description box for you guys to click on it and to look at her love story. So it's pretty much saying that she's still harboring on to some feelings from the past of relationships she's had and of, pretty much feelings of, is this real? Should I stick in this? Should I stay? Is this what I really want? That's pretty much what she's saying here. Now, with the Two of Knives, I do see where there's some conflict. There tends to be some conflicts within their schedules because she's an actress, and I believe that he is a producer or TV executive or some type of director. Like, he has clout, he has status, and he has a high ranking position within the acting industry. So he's not just some skinny white guy that likes this girl that just came out of nowhere that thought she was cute. He's actually in the industry. So by her being in the industry and him being in the industry as well, it was very easy for them to meet. So yes, I do see where they're having some schedule conflicts. And I know that COVID-19 is happening right now. So a lot of people are semi-quarantined and not as quarantined and they're still working. But it appears that there's some conflicts about their relationship as far as scheduling. Like, how are they going to meet? How are they going to maintain things? And how are they going to stay in contact and keep the relationship intact with their busy schedules? Because I do see where there is a movie coming up in Gabourey Sidibe's future. Now I have the Miss Robbie card, and it really correlates with the ancestors card because this card in the regular deck is the devil when it's right side up, and usually the devil cards indicate when there's going to be a loss or when there's going to be some type of mishap. But with this card in reverse, now with Miss Robbie in the Hoodoo Tarot deck, it usually means that there is going to be, a warning coming that she needs to get out. But in this case, this is not it. This deals with her still harboring feelings from the past, how she needs to let go of the relationship she's been through in the past and to focus on this one. And I do see where even with this man, I feel like she really needs to like stay in contact with him, but she also needs to maintain a healthy communication relationship with him, because I'm seeing that that's where the conflict is from time to time between those two, is their conversations. But I do see mainly her letting go of the past. Now with the garden, I see a harvest. I do see a baby in the near future for these two, and I do see marriage in the near future for these two. So this relationship, despite what's in the mix here and there is going to be a marriage down the line in maybe a year or two and a possible baby. But it is saying that in order for the relationship to be united or for the relationship to stay intact, there's going to be some religious interventions. And I do see where there's going to be some Jewish influences, which could possibly be from like his side. I'm not sure what Gabourey Sidibe's religious beliefs are, but I do see where there's some type of Judaism, possibly Orthodox Judaism, or another sector of Judaism playing a part in their relationship that's really going to maintain this relationship and keep it intact. It's going to be like the religious foundation for them. Now, with the Mother of Sticks, I do see where she's going to be very witty. She's going to be very smart. Because Gabourey Sidibe does come off as this really smart, quirky kind of girl. You know, she's not really, really serious, but she's not to be messed with. But I do see where she's really smart and tactful, and she's able to like maintain herself no matter what anybody comes at her with. But with the Big Queen card in reverse, I see where she's not using so much of her intuition in this situation. It's like she's going with the flow and she's going by his tutelage or by his lead, but it's like she still needs to think, okay, well, I have a say in this relationship. Will I be able to do what I want in this relationship? Will I be able to see how things go? Because it appears that she's following tradition within this relationship instead of free will. Now, another thing I'm going to look up is, let's see, what kind of questions can I have for this? Hey guys, to those of you in the room, I'm doing a love reading on Gabourey Sidibe and Brandon Frankel. To those of you that are watching, put some questions in the comment section or in the chat box that you want me to ask the spirit on these two. Okay, no one's talking. So spirit of Gabourey Sidibe and Brandon Frankel. Do they have a happy relationship? Are they happy with each other? Do they really enjoy each other? Or is this an attention seeking relationship or a business transaction? It's coming off as business. Spirit is saying that this relationship is more business oriented as opposed to love. And it's saying that with this relationship, it's more of those things where I like you, you like me, but since we're both in the industry, I'm going to give you a leg up as an actress, but I'm also going to give you a leg up with our image together of us being two very different people, even though we're in the same industry. Now, that's what Spirit is saying, especially with this card. Let's see, one last question for Spirit that I could pretty much ask. Okay. How Spirit of Brandon Frankel and Gabourey Sidibe, how do people in the industry feel about this relationship? They got the Lovers card in reverse. It's saying that people have doubts about this relationship. And it's saying they mainly have doubts because they see them as a couple that can stay together for the sake of staying together, for possible publicity or for possible acting opportunities and whatnot. But as far as love, people are not really seeing it. They're just seeing it as two people who just so happen to get along and who just so happen to fit, but they're not really able to see love there. Let's see if I can get one more question out of Spirit. Spirit of Gabourey Sidibe and Brandon Frankel. How long will this relationship last? Spirit is saying that this relationship is going to last a few years because I did predict that they want to get married and there was going to be a possible baby. But yes, Spirit is saying that this relationship is going to last a couple of years and then eventually they may fall off unless they find a good reason or have a good reason to stay together. So that's all I have for this celebrity reading. I hope you all enjoy my celebrity readings as well as my tarot readings. Now, I do have a new schedule for my channel. From now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are going to be my tarot days. I will do the free tarots on Tuesdays, but the celebrity tarots on Thursdays. And I'm going to put my tarot reading business site at the bottom of this video in the description box, as well as the real reality gossip a video I mentioned about Gabourey Sidibe and her love life, so you guys can get a background history on me and my business, as well as a background history on her and her relationship. So have a good day.